This footage shows Ukrainian forces conducting a close-quarters sweep inside a building, an operation that demands speed, coordination, and readiness to confront threats from every corner of the room. A drone attack right in face of a Russian motorcycle. Ukraine's guided missile target Russian helicopter. A U.S. Special Forces party celebrates during an assault with HIMARS. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Nusantara Defense Channel. In a moment, we'll be exploring how Ukraine's highly trained troops conquered a highly dangerous front line. On the modern battlefield, victory isn't always determined by tanks or artillery. Sometimes it's all down to the courage of a few soldiers who must charge head-on into the enemy's nest, combing through building after building and confronting threats from just meters away. And that's what we'll be discussing today. Footage of close-quarters combat, CQB, has increasingly emerged from the Ukrainian front lines. In several publicized operations by Ukrainian special forces and assault units, they have been seen moving into buildings suspected of being Russian defensive positions. Such operations have frequently occurred in the Donetsk, Pokrovsk, and Kupiansk sectors, as well as urban areas littered with damaged buildings from prolonged fighting. When entering a building, the biggest challenge isn't the enemy's numbers, but the uncertainty. Every open door could be hiding enemy troops. Every seemingly empty hallway could become a contact zone in a matter of seconds. That's why Ukrainian troops typically move in small teams. They utilize reconnaissance drones to map enemy positions before assault teams begin entering the building. The combination of drones and assault troops has now become a key feature of Ukrainian operations on the front lines. Once a target is identified, the assault team moves quickly. They comb through room by room, ensuring no threats remain behind them. In a number of highly publicized operations by Ukrainian special forces, sweeps of Russian positions are often conducted at extremely close range, even involving close combat within meters of enemy buildings or defense compounds. What makes these operations so dangerous is the lack of room for error. While in open terrain, troops can still take cover or maneuver. Inside buildings, everything happens very quickly. A single second of delay in reaction can be the difference between life and death. However, the fighting did not stop at the building sweeps. In a different sector, Ukrainian forces reportedly discovered Russian troop hiding places in a network of trenches and field bunkers. According to circulating surveillance footage, these positions had previously been monitored by Ukrainian drones. From the air, personnel activity and several cover points used by Russian troops were visible. Once the target coordinates were confirmed, the Ukrainian HIMARS rocket system was immediately deployed. Within seconds, the precision rockets flew toward the targets. Large explosions struck the trenches and cover positions previously used as gathering points for Russian troops. Drone footage showed several defense points immediately rocked by a series of explosions. HIMARS attacks on Russian troop concentrations and cover positions, such as trenches and field bunkers, have been reported several times throughout the war. However, that was not the only loss allegedly suffered by the Russians that day. In an area not far from the front line, a Russian helicopter was also reportedly hit while on a support mission for ground troops. According to several battlefield reports, the helicopter was allegedly targeted by a surface-to-air missile fired by Ukrainian forces. Similar incidents have occurred before, including the case of a Russian helicopter that crashed after being hit by a Ukrainian air defense system near a combat operation area. If these reports are true, Russia is facing pressure from two directions at once. On the ground, trench positions and troop hideouts are being hit by precision HIMARS strikes. In the air, helicopters tasked with supporting combat operations must also contend with the threat of air defense missiles that can appear without warning. This is the essence of modern warfare today. It's not just about who has the most troops, but who can more quickly locate targets, lock onto coordinates, and launch attacks before the enemy can react.